What if I told you that the way you feel after intimacy reveals more about your unconscious than the act itself? Have you ever felt it? That strange, hollow sensation creeping in after the passion fades, that inexplicable sadness, as if something was taken from you. You tell yourself it was supposed to bring closeness, fulfillment, warmth. But instead, you feel detached, disconnected, alone. You start wondering, was it real? Was it enough? Why do I still feel like something is missing? Carl Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. So if love leaves you feeling lost, if intimacy awakens melancholy instead of connection, the real question is not about them. It's about you." And if you are willing to listen, the answer lies deep within your unconscious. Jung was not just a psychologist, he was a visionary of the mind, a seeker of the unseen forces that shape our emotions, relationships, and destiny. He explored the depths of the human psyche, revealing how unconscious forces dictate much of our behavior, especially in love and attachment. His work on the shadow self, projections, and individuation helps us understand why we feel the way we do, and how we can break free from unhealthy emotional cycles. To truly grasp why intimacy can leave you feeling empty, we must first dive into Jung's profound wisdom. You long for connection. You crave intimacy. You search for that moment where two souls collide, where loneliness dissolves into warmth. But after the fire fades, something within you whispers, "Why do I feel this way? Why does it hurt?" Jung taught us that the emotions we feel in relationships are often not about the other person, but about the unresolved parts of ourselves. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Think about that. The pain you feel after intimacy, the longing, the unease, it is not just about the other person's presence or absence. It is about what has been stirred within you. For some, intimacy awakens a fear of vulnerability, a reminder of the past wounds they thought were healed. For others, it triggers a sense of unworthiness, a deep-seated belief that love is fleeting, that closeness always ends in distance. And for many, it brings to the surface an unconscious expectation, a silent hope that this moment, this person, will finally fill the void inside. But when the illusion fades, when reality sets in, they are left with the same emptiness they have been running from all along. Jung tells us, loneliness does not come from having no people around, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself. What if intimacy is not the problem? What if it is simply exposing what you have been avoiding? Jung introduced one of the most profound concepts in psychology: the shadow. Your shadow is the part of you that you have rejected, suppressed, buried deep beneath the surface. It holds your unacknowledged desires, repressed emotions, hidden fears, and here's the painful truth. What you suppress will find a way to express itself. You may think you seek love, but deep down, are you seeking validation? Are you mistaking closeness for escape? Are you using passion to distract yourself from your deepest wounds? Jung warned us, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. So let's face yours. If intimacy leaves you feeling lost, what part of you is crying out for attention? If love leaves you longing for more, what are you truly missing? Because it is never just about them. It is about what they trigger in you. And until you face your shadow, you will remain caught in the illusion, chasing love but never truly finding it. Here is one of Jung's most revolutionary insights. We do not see things as they are. We see them as we are. Think about that. You don't fall in love with a person. You fall in love with what they reflect back to you. This is what Jung called projection, the unconscious process of placing your own emotions, desires, and wounds onto another person. Ask yourself, do you admire them because of who they are? Or do you admire them because they reflect a part of yourself you have not yet embraced? You crave their confidence because deep down, you struggle to find your own. You fear losing them because deep down, you have not yet found yourself. You become addicted to their presence because deep down, you believe that without them, you are incomplete. But here is the truth. Your perception will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. It is not about them. It never was. The ache you feel after intimacy, the confusion, the longing, that is your unconscious revealing what you need to heal. So instead of chasing them, turn inward. Because the love you are searching for is the love you have denied yourself. Jung believed that true healing comes through individuation, the process of becoming whole, integrating every part of yourself, and stepping into your true identity. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. So what does that mean for you? It means no longer seeking completion in someone else, but becoming whole within yourself. No longer fearing solitude, but embracing it as a path to self-discovery. No longer mistaking attachment for love, but learning to love with clarity and awareness. The sadness you feel after love is not a punishment. It is an invitation. A doorway into the parts of you that have been waiting to be acknowledged. Jung tells us, one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Make your darkness conscious. Because the deeper you go within, the less you will depend on love that does not serve you. If you have ever felt lost after intimacy, if you have mistaken closeness for connection, if you have searched for love, only to feel more alone than before, know this. Your longing is not for another person. Your longing is for yourself. And when you find yourself, truly find yourself, you will stop chasing love that fades. You will stop confusing intensity with intimacy. You will stop looking for someone to save you. Because you will have become the love you have always sought. Jung said, I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. So what do you choose? Comment below. I choose to awaken. If this video spoke to your soul, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, turn on notifications, and let's continue this journey together. Because your true transformation begins now. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.